Hi everyone, I'm Julian of Ambi Labs, and our product Ambi Climate offers personalized indoor comfort. So smart homes are projected to grow strongly over the next couple of years, with certain segments projected to grow as much as 7-fold over the next 3 to 4 years. But smart homes are hardly anything that's new. These products have been on the market for as much as 40 years, and some of these concepts were first thought of over 100 years ago. And yet, globally, smart home penetration stands at only 3%, even in the top markets such as the US and UK. So what is different this time? Well, industry pundits normally talk about 3 key barriers to smart home adoption: low awareness, high prices, and poor usability. We recently did some research in Asia, and we found, at least within our online survey respondents, awareness wasn't really a problem. And prices have come down significantly, particularly with the new business models introduced in the last few years. So that really leaves usability. And at Ambi Labs, we really believe that for ubiquitous smart home adoption, usability is a prerequisite. Talking about usability, that brings us to air conditioners. Because although air conditioners are ubiquitous throughout Asia, most users are not really that satisfied with their air conditioning experience. They don't actually understand or use most of the functions on their remote control, which leads to usage patterns. For example, like this one. This is some data we collected from an alpha user a few months ago, and this user adopts what we call an on and off control paradigm. The first thing she does when she gets home is switch on the air conditioner. But after a while, it gets too cold, and she switches it off. And then it gets too warm, and she switches it back on. And this yo-yo effect causes wide temperature swings, is uncomfortable, and wastes a lot of energy. So that is why we designed Ambi Climate. Ambi Climate is a system that chooses the best settings for your AC at any point in time. Through data we collect in your home, including data such as temperature, humidity, thermal radiation, occupancy, and other factors, we learn about several things, such as your home, how it heats up, how it cools down. Your AC, what functions does it have, and how efficient is it? We learn about your local weather patterns. For example, do you have a west-facing room that heats up in the afternoon? And we also learn about your preferences. What feels comfortable to you? Our Ambi Climate device talks directly to your air conditioner via infrared, giving you automatic and personalized indoor comfort. So back to our alpha user just now. Ambi Climate is able to select air conditioner settings that give a much more even thermal environment, which makes her more comfortable and saves energy, which in this case was about 30%. So who are we targeting? Well, air conditioner penetration is not constant throughout Asia. It's concentrated in some of the more advanced economies. We have selected 7 of these markets that we want to focus on. These are markets that are more mature, have a higher infrared-controlled air conditioner penetration, and higher smartphone penetration. In total, we project that there's a full potential addressable audience of something like 37 million households, which at our target retail price of $150 would theoretically make a full potential market of close to 10 billion. So why do we think we can do this? Well, at Ambi Labs, our core team has all of what we consider the key skills. Our chief of hardware, Paul, is a veteran of the radio broadcast industry. He designed and managed the production of mission-critical electronics. Tim, our chief of software, has designed and rolled out multiple backend systems. Most recently, he designed an over-the-air smartphone deployment and configuration system for tens of thousands of corporate smartphone users. And Mathis, our lead AI engineer, is a machine learning expert. In his free time, he competes on Kaggle and has scored in the top few percent. As for me, I've spent most of my career advising and investing in small to medium-sized companies in Asia. So where are we now and what's next? Well, at present, we're at an alpha stage. We have about 30 alpha devices in the field, and we're collecting data and improving our system performance and algorithms. Next up, we want to launch a larger scale beta trial. We have 500 units in production. I'm pleased to announce that we've actually earmarked 100 devices to be given out to Echelon delegates. Actually, about 50 devices gone already. But yeah, if you're interested, please look at your space pack bundle or come by our booth. We're in booth S30. And that's us. We're Ambi Climate. We offer automatic and personalized indoor comfort. And if you believe in our vision and want to connect, please do reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Julian. Judges, your questions, please.
Can you walk us through some of the numbers in terms of manufacturing costs, retail price, so on and so forth?
Sure. So, sorry, I'm just trying. Okay, so certainly in terms of our target retail price right now, we're looking at $150 US target retail, but that's largely because our product is really focused on Asia, and so we're leaving a lot of margin for the retail channel, which some economies, for example, in Japan, as far as we understand, can be quite steep. So there's that. On our production costs right now, we at low volume production. Actually, I'm a bit hesitant to actually say the number. I'm sorry about this, but okay, but that's the same as saying the number. So right, sorry about that. So yeah, what I'd say is that okay. On our, at least at current sort of very small scale production, if we were to sell directly to the retail, to the consumer right now, our margins at this juncture would be something like about 70%.
So do you plan to your technology, do you plan to license your technology to the air conditioner manufacturers? It means please tell me about your business model, B2C or B2B.
Sure. Well, certainly, we do envisage selling directly to the end consumer as one of the first things, B2C model. However, as I mentioned earlier, a retail chain is so important in Asia. So really one of the key things that we do need to do is convince the retail chains. We have had a lot of interest from B2B, from corporates, people like property developers, service apartments, as well as power utilities in the region. And these are people who are very interested to talk to for sure.
So a couple of questions, sorry. First one is, can you explain exactly how the device communicates with the aircons, given there are many brands and many different makes? And the second one is, do I need one for each room, or just I need one for my home?
Sure. I'll answer the second one first. Unfortunately, because of the limitations of infrared, yes, you do need one for each room. In terms of the infrared codes, we're actually building up our own database of infrared codes. Currently, we support 7 brands, and we do want to expand that before we go to the consumer.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you, judges.